Earlier this year, the couple were in the trend after they were spotted, especially Keke Palmer, was spotted at Asha Raymond's concert and, of course, was serenaded on social media. Now, that got her baby daddy, that's Darius Jackson, very upset. And you all did see the trends that did come about these interesting personalities. Well, currently, as we do speak, Keke Palmer says she's had enough, and it's a legend that Darius Jackson so far has gone physical with her, and she's filing for full custody of the 9-month-old child. Leodis Jackson. Well, it's getting very critical over here. We'll get you into the details of the story, but this is the latest as usual. Please, let's get interactive inside the comment section. Join today's episode. Let's get interactive. Now, let's just go back to history. Now, we all do know the back and forth between Keke Palmer and Darius Jackson. Just some brief history. Now, the biggest shocking revelation so far was the pathetic dance that Keke Palmer was given, kind courtesy Asha Raymond. Now, in the video, you could see how Keke and Asha Raymond were going very sensual. Many people, even after realizing exactly how the visuals popped up, was a bit disturbing. So that particular video provoked her baby daddy Darius Jackson, and he also came ranting on social media, especially on his Twitter account, calling out Keke Palmer. Now, that tweet that he posted unfortunately didn't sit so well with some, social media activists, especially also from the camp of Keke Palmer, and it was seriously interesting on social media. Some even wanted his account terminated. Some said his account has to be trashed. Well, they literally got his account booted. But what we're developing, hearing indicates that Keke Palmer is not just filing for custody, of your 9-month-old child, Leodis, but she also is alleging that Darius Jackson has gone physical. Now, guys, this is a serious allegation because a legal document, also published by TMZ magazine, is also alleging that these claims by Keke Palmer, she claims that she has evidence, and the latest, I should say, altercation these two had was in just November 7th. So basically, it's a recent attack, I should say, altercation between these two. Now, I didn't also know that Keke Palmer, had earlier divorced from what they call Darius Jackson. So this is a double slap on Darius Jackson. But before we move on, let's do watch that interesting visuals between. Okay, well, we'll get you that video very soon. But interesting development about this couple. So Keke Palmer says that she is filing for custody for the 9-month-old child. That's Leodis Jackson. Not just that, she is also filing for a restraining order. Now, this is critical, meaning she is going to prevent Darius Jackson for, well, I think this is going to be a temporal, cease or maybe desist. Relation or something. So she is filing for not just, custody of the child, but also is filing for a cease and desist, encounter. Who does that? So literally she wants to take charge. Now, this is an actress and a socialite, of course, and we all do know how vociferous Keke Palmer really is on this interesting issue. Remember the Christian issue that popped up between herself and Blueface. She waited. So basically she's a social activist, talks about women empowerment and everything about women. So I'm not really surprised, and of course some fans also are not surprised, and I'm not also shocked about this latest development. People really also saw it coming, saying that, well, just because Keke seemed to be on the upper hand, and maybe she's more popular than her baby daddy, that's Darius Jackson. So she really does not kind of respect so much of the decisions that Darius Jackson, made. It's quite evident. We all did see the visuals at the Asha Raymond's concert. If any legal, reasonable wife, I choose my words carefully, would be cautioned on public, notice by the baby daddy about how she was dressed to a function. That should, tell you that all was not well before when these two couple, especially Keke Palmer, also was spotted at Asha Raymond's concert. And so this news is not so shocking to some fans. Well, some said this. They saw it coming, and it's a glaring evidence that Keke so far has not been loyal in the marriage. And well, Jackson also would also for now we do not know if Jackson is going to counter sue or also going to respond about this allegation, but some also are of the view that Jackson should also counter sue, Keke Palmer. It's getting very nasty. Well, thanks to Asha Raymond, he did a fantastic job, anyways, by causing a turmoil in this couple's relationship. And interestingly, even after the concert, I mean, they came up with a different song. I'm sure most of you did see the song that's Boyfriend. I mean, it features Kiki Palmer, and someone like, yo girl, you just throwing shade enough to your your baby daddy. So basically, she really had a motive behind all these twists and turns on her baby daddy Darius Jackson. And guys, let us also know what you think about it inside the comment section. But latest, I know once again development about this couple is the fact that things really are not going so well in their marriage. Now let's just expand or expound this conversation. So now Kiki Palmer is accusing Darius Jackson of going physical at her, like a social activist she claims to be, and always advocating for women rights and all of that. One would have thought that the first, red flag could be, I mean, if indeed Darius was indeed an abusive person, because now she's painting Darius Jackson as an abusive man, quite like, a mean personality in the marriage, and absolutely painting him as though he is the bad person in the relationship. So one would have thought that, well, if Jackson has been abusing Keke Palmer, what really was preventing her from coming out to speak about it? Was it maybe as a result of maybe she not being so bold enough and, trying to paint the picture as though everything is so well with the marriage? Because remember, in just some few weeks back, Keke Palmer was asked about the relationship status between herself and Darius Jackson, and she told everyone, yo, mind your business. I'm sure you all saw that visuals that popped up. She was like, yo, mind your business. So one would have thought that, well, maybe this couple officially have patched things up and have come back, to being favorite couples, or as we all saw them to be some time back. But she says that no, all this while she was faking. Not just that, she was living in an abusive relationship, because of course now she's claiming that Darius Jackson, has gone physical at her. Now these two you see on your on your screens really have some good chemistry on the cameras, but looks like behind cameras things really have always been nastier in the relationship, and fans are not really surprised, including myself also. So let's see how the court proceedings go. But she didn't unfortunately give so much details about that. But she says that for now she's not going to allow Darius Jackson to see their 9-month-old child. I mean, guys, let's just, I mean, it's sad. It's sad that Keke Palmer and Darius Jackson, we all do know them to be one of the best couples so far. Interesting personalities so far would have their marriage in such a thorny situation. But we give you interesting revelations so far. But let us also know what you think about it inside the comment section. And of course, do engage us. I'm sure all the men also are going to pop up to also defend Darius Jackson. Likewise, when this whole incident about Darius Jackson heading back at Keke Palmer came, the women activists also stood so firmly behind Keke Palmer, and of course, literally got Darius Jackson's account blocked and trashed into the mud. Well, we all do know that currently his account is back, or thanks to the activists. But we'll get you details as and when we do get information about it. Thanks for watching.